because he's going to talk to us too. Everybody doing? Oh, here he is.
Oh wow,
Hi.
hello.
Oh,
Hello.
wow. This is exciting,
Great.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, what are you up to? I like your hat.
Thank you. It's authentically Spanish.
I'm drinking
I'm
rum.
I'm drinking.
Ahoy!
Oh, Hailstorm memes is here.
Hi, Hailstorm memes.
Everyone's favorite Instagram account.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Yo bebo hamburguesas. ¿Dónde está la plaza de Bira? That's my Spanish. So what do we do?
I think we wait for people to ask questions.
Pero bueno, not a single word in Spanish. That's me. So, what's up? What's up with you, Radical Rach? Hi, Randy Matthias Appreciation.
I recognize some of these people. No one is asking anything yet.
It's Kane Neal. Hello in Spanish.
Hey, Kay Neil, you have any questions
Hola.
for us? Before you ask, Kane, no, we're not sending you the new album. Someone's asking, where's the duck? Where's this
Oh,
one?
there he is. I don't have any ducks with me.
This is an official Hailstorm one. It says Hailstorm on its ass.
I've only got our Grammy Award here. That's all I've got.
Northern Irish Grammy.
Yeah, here it is. It's our Grammy.
What on earth is that?
It's our Grammy. Is it back? Is it written backwards for you?
Yeah, it's mirrored.
It's a man riding a bull.
Of course it is.
Best British band, Mrotzella.
Somebody just asked if we have any. Someone asked if we had any UK tour plans after COVID.
We do, but everything's sort of on hold right now because the world has sort of come to an end, and we are, as soon as concerts are allowed to happen, we are doing a UK tour, but we have no idea when that's going to be.
Yeah, it's been planned for ages that it was going to be the end of this year, but we still don't know if that's actually going to happen yet. So we're still waiting. We know absolutely nothing, same as anybody else.
Someone asked about the what the bonus tracks on this one about, if they're like the ones on Sunset on the Golden Age.
Oh, the 16th century authentic pirate edition.
Yeah. What do you want to say?
Yeah, they're all. Every song has been reimagined with authentic 16th century instruments, such as the lute and
Crumhorn.
Jew's harp. Will there be a karaoke edition for the best songs? No, but the box set comes with the stems on a USB drive, like all the individual instruments for each song, so you could make your own karaoke editions. That would be fun.
Yeah, you could delete the vocals, you could delete the guitar. If you wanted to, you could possibly import into some sort of like, you can do it with like, Guitar Hero kind of things, like custom songs, can't you? You can do that, can't you? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Am I making that up? Yeah.
I think that's how people do all those rock band things, like they get the stems and remove whatever.
But this time you can do it in superb quality and have all the lovely things.
Yeah. I can only see like 3 messages at a time, and they're all
I
moving
know,
very
me
fast.
too. I thought there'd be a way to see loads. Is there a way to see the chat?
I think we just have to scroll.
I can't quite cancel it.
Any plans on learning Spanish in the near future? No.
No, it's no Spanish.
I think
How do you
no.
say no in French?
I think it's just no.
Oh, there you go. We're fluent. No.
Cheers from Costa Rica. I'd love to see you guys live again. I'd like to go back to Costa Rica. That was a fun day.
I had a great time in Costa Rica. It's lovely and sunny there, and it's nice. And
Gav
it's not
pooed
too far from
himself.
my house. Oh, I've got some exciting news.
Yeah?
I did a poo, right? And it looked like one of those. It looked like one of those cartoon poos with bits of sweet corn stuck in it. It was
Did
great.
you take a photo?
No, I didn't. I flushed it before I realised what was happening.
Oh dear. I have tickets to see you guys at Grass Pop this year. Will you come next year? Yeah, I think the plan is just every festival we're going to do this year, if it's possible, we're just going to do it next year instead. So.
Yeah, as far as we're aware, it's like this year never happened. So next year it's going to be all the same shows. I mean, hopefully it'll be Hellfest, Grass Pop, Download UK, maybe even Download Australia if that happens. But all the same things.
Yeah, this is a gap year for us, I guess, for everybody. The world is having a gap year. Yeah, gap year.
Is the song Henry Martin a cover song? Yes, it is. If you go on YouTube and search for Henry Martin, I think Joan Baez does a really good version of it. That was the one that inspired us to do it. So listen to that one.
Yeah, it's a
It's your future
traditional.
wife. It's Hina Hugh, your future wife Hugh.
Oh dear.
When you get married.
We'd love to see you guys at Into the Grave Festival next year. Well, we were supposed to play it this year, so as we said, I think it's just going to get moved to next year, hopefully. Unless some of these promoters like go bankrupt because they lose loads of money, and then some of it
will disappear. That's the harsh reality.
Yeah, but you know the ones that survive.
Drinking banquet beer.
Someone asked, will there be an online concert like other bands did? Well, no, because unfortunately we all live in different places, so that wouldn't really work.
Yeah, it's illegal for us to be in the same room. But we released that online DVD thing of the concert in Tilburg. So yeah.
What's your favorite
song from the new album, Elliot? Asks the John.
I'll have to say one that hasn't come out yet to elicit suspense.
What is it?
I do like Wooden Leg Part 2. It's a fun one.
I think Wooden Leg Part 2 is like, it is the best song in like the most objective way. Like it's got all these bits in it. It's definitely the best song.
Yeah, and it has everything all in one song because it's very long, and it has some new stuff I haven't really done as well, so it's kind of fun. Where's the pirate ship? This is a terrible live stream.
You were called to make metal, Elliot.
I know.
1 second, I'm going to get a hat.
This is really annoying because I can see like 2 messages at a time, so I have to scroll through them all. Will you try to come back to Canada? Yes, definitely.
Ahoy!
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I left my Admiral's hat in the bin in Thailand, so
no.
I don't have that anymore. It was covered in ketchup. I mean blood.
You need to get a new Admiral's hat and always dress as an Admiral on stage.
I'll get a really good one. I'll commission one. Where's the treasure gun? It's a good hat.
Good hat.
Any more new music videos coming up from the new album? Yes, we have one in a couple of weeks or a week or something.
I think the 14th it'll come out.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it yet. We will see it hopefully on Sunday. The first draft, and then we'll say it's great, and then they'll publish it on next Thursday. So 9 days from now.
Yeah. So what date is that? Did you say the 15th or
the 14th? I think it comes out the
14th.
Thursday.
Yeah. Okay. And then we have another one, I guess, coming out on the release date as well.
Yeah, and then another one in June, sometime. So many.
Yeah, I'm excited. Someone asked where they can get your Gay Dolphin t-shirt.
You get it from the Gay Dolphin in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. You can go there. You can go and see that zoo from Tiger King, and then go and get your t-shirt.
Is that where that is?
There's the guy who's got like 17 wives. He's in Myrtle Beach.
Is there a battle song like 1741 on the new record? Yes. I assume by battle song you mean a long, epic, serious one. So that would be
Elephant Theme Park. Could that be a new song?
Is that a song?
Oh no, that was one of the ones I made up. Theme Park for elephants. I thought it was your theme park or something. I kind of forgot what I was doing.
Can I ask us some more questions, people?
Go on. Say something fun. Entertain us.
Anything you've always wanted to know about us? We're 10 minutes in, we've got 50 more minutes of this, so you better have some good questions.
God, just drink. How many beers you got left?
I brought 2 into the room, but I could easily get some more.
I think this is the last beer I've got in my house. I've been drinking them all. This is all I've got left.
Do you have anything else silly?
Thanks. Favorite pizza type? I like pizza with capers and anchovies.
I like capers and anchovies too, black olives as well.
Yeah.
A salty one.
I also like pineapple pizza, so I'm also a Philistine. So.
Yeah. Will there be more React videos? Well, we've done our part.
There's already one of this guy Nick cooking sausages while reacting to Jake from Aether Realm, reacting to Elliot's egg, reacting to me, reacting to Captain Yarface, reacting to Tortuga. So that's it's pretty good so far.
Is there a maximum length for the title of a YouTube video? Like 40?
Yeah, there is. We've reached it already, but you can put it in the description.
Okay.
Like North of Spain, that bulky one. North something.
Northland.
Northland, are they good?
Yeah, they're pretty good. They just sound like Inferrum, but they're good.
I thought they were quite exciting like 10 years ago, but I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I had them on a Trolls Zone sampler CD with Gwydion and all those bands. Any chance you'll be coming back to Milwaukee? Have we only played there on the Warped Tour, or did we ever do a show in Milwaukee?
No, we've been to. Yeah, that's the only time I've ever been to Wisconsin was Warped Tour. It was nice.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a good day. We went to a pizza place. It was good.
I went for a walk down by the beach. It was nice. What have you been listening to lately?
What?
What have you been listening to lately? Asks Ligjar69.
I was listening to the new Aether Realm CD album. It's very good.
I've been listening to Forlorn Citadel, like sort of a dungeon synth sort of band. Really good if you like spooky songs about being in dungeons. Forlorn Citadel. Very good band.
Someone's asking if we're coming to Hungary this summer. I think you should go and read a newspaper, because we're not going anywhere this summer. The world is cancelled.
Everyone asking when you're coming to our country or whatever. We're not going anywhere right now. That's the thing. No one's going anywhere. But as soon as the world is open, we can go everywhere.
Yeah, we you can go on tour again. It's going to be a while, I think.
We have plans that start in June and go on for the next 3 years, but they're all on hold because we've got absolutely no idea what we're allowed to do yet. I can see your nipples, Elliot. It's disgusting.
I know, it's a bit cold in here. Sorry.
Elliot, what's your favourite album for Bullet for My Valentine?
The first one, The Poison, that was very good. UK #1, I think. It was a very big album back in the day. Favourite Balsagoth album?
My favourite Balsagoth album is Starfire Burning upon the Ice-Veiled Throne of Ultimate Fuel, their second one, which is just very epic.
I like that one. Someone said we should get Jon Järvela for one of your songs. That's the Coffee Kleiny Man, isn't it?
Awful man. And then he comes in and sings a chorus saying, you're not, I'm an awful man. But obviously he's not heard the rest of the song. That'd be great.
Sure. He's quite often just drunk and asleep every time I've seen him, so I'm not sure how much fun it would be to get him to actually do something.
What's my favourite Glory Hammer song? It's a new one that's not come out yet, and it's called Double Wizard. It's very good. It's about 2 wizards.
Favourite festival to play on?
Oh, did I disappear for a second?
You did disappear. What's your favourite festival to
My phone
play?
was telling me I was running out of battery. I don't know. I mean, like musically, I don't really. It's not my kind of thing. But I really like being at Wacken. It's got it's a very good festival to play, and it's a very nice atmosphere there.
When we do those big, more poppy commercial ones, like in the Netherlands or something, where there's like one small metal stage, and then there's like 21 Pilots and Enter Shikari and other like bigger bands playing on huge stages.
21 Pirates. Can that be our new band? 21 Pirates. Do we listen to thrash? Do you listen to thrash, Elliot?
No, I never enjoyed thrash.
I once owned an Exodus album and I didn't like it. That was
I think I remember you telling me once that you had only heard local bands and wondered why local bands were always really shit. And then eventually you listened to thrash and realized that it's just because thrash is really shit and all local bands just wanted to sound like thrash.
Yeah, basically. Do I have any tattoos? Yes, I've got yeah, of course I can move the camera, can't I? Here's my favorite tattoo. It's does this work? Oh. Right. This work? Here we go. It's the In-N-Out cheeseburger logo. There, that's that. That was really hard to do.
That was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, the second one. My first one was a B.
One
was... No. My second one was a taco on my ankle.
I remember the In-N-Out one because the In-N-Out one was on that making of documentary for Sunset of the Golden Age. Yeah, that was in Lübeck in Germany.
So long ago.
Yeah, that was like 2014, long time ago.
Get some more regrettable tattoos.
Someone's asking if there's any official notes for keyboard of our songs. Well, we write all our songs in Guitar Pro 5, and we quite often make those available to anyone if they ask us nicely.
So, on the recordings of the album, it's not keyboards, it's all like real trumpets, real violins, real hurdy-gurdies, and they don't really, it's difficult to play it like it sounds on the album. You can play something that sounds like it, which is what we do live, but you can't, play exactly how it is unless you've got your own trumpet ensemble.
Yeah, and the stuff in the tabs isn't necessarily what Chris and I would play live either, so we should maybe do that one day, like write down exactly what we would play if people are interested in covering the songs like as human beings.
It'd be good if we get Alzheimer's. We can do that. Actually, to be honest, if people are going to cover us live, they'll probably just take the stem tracks and put on the backing track and play along like. So we should
That's the easiest thing. Someone's asking why Chris is filming with a potato.
Someone asked a minute ago while you're filming with a potato. I think it depends on so many things.
I think it's just internet quality.
Yeah.
What's a really boring question you get asked all the time?
Why pirates, Elliot? Why
Yeah,
pirates?
every interview we've ever done starts with, "So, pirate metal, eh? How did that happen?"
It's like, who cares? It's just
It doesn't matter anymore, does it?
you've got to sing about something.
Yeah. What inspires you while writing songs?
Well, I just like singing about. I just get inspired by imagining how songs would work live, like writing riffs and going, "Wow, this would be such a cool thing to hear live."
Yeah.
So I always imagined how the song would sound in front of 10,000 people. If it's like the kind of thing you can imagine everyone going, do, 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 I'm singing along. That's what we want.
Write that down. Someone asked if there's any, what did they say? Any epic breakdowns on the new album? You mean like heavy stuff? Because I guess Treasure Chest Party Quest, the one we've already released, is probably the biggest one of those.
Yeah, what do you mean by breakdown? Like hardcore break? Do we have any like hardcore breakdowns?
I mean, there's that bit.
I am a pirate.
Zombies, I suppose, has got a few bits like that.
Which song?
Zombies.
Yeah, Zombies Ain't My Pirate Ship is. It's kind of modern metal-y. It's really sort of chuggy riffing.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of heavy parts on the album. I mean, there's a lot of, as you'd expect from us, there's a lot of stupid, silly stuff, but it's enough to satisfy the actual metal heads, men, I think.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are worried because the only songs they've heard so far are Treasure Chest Party Quest and Tortuga, but that's not what the whole album sounds like. The whole album sounds like complete everything at once. It's hard to describe it really. What that we actually play, because there's some that I think are really difficult, so we don't even try to play them.
Yeah, I mean, out of the ones that we actually play live, it's usually just the one that we've learned the most recently, because after a couple of weeks they just become muscle memory and you don't think about it.
I think Peg Leg Potion is quite difficult. It's got a lot of chords and weird chords, and it's in a strange key. So
yeah,
that's most difficult.
Yeah, it's usually the ones that the fastest and move around a lot and stuff. Like, obviously, songs like Nancy the Tavern Wench are very easy because it's just the same thing all the way through. But sometimes we like to challenge ourselves. But we don't want to make it too difficult because then we just end up sounding dreadful live and nobody wants that. What's your favorite Hailstorm music video?
I don't know. I do like the things. I like the new ones because I like how we're just doing what the hell we want.
Yeah.
Because like the old ones, like Keel Hauled or even Shipwrecked, is like, yeah, whatever. We're dressed as pirates. Give birth to myself, and then for us to all be dressed as Slavic gangster chaps to happen.
Yeah, my favorite thing,
like,
when we did the video for Hailstorm on the last album, the song itself isn't really about anything. Like, there was no obvious theme or visuals or anything for the song. So I thought, what can we do that's funny? And we sat down, it was like a Google Docs thing together, and said, what can we write here that is the most stupid thing? So we wrote the story of the midgets and us beating up 5 midgets that are dressed as Hailstorm. And then we sent it to the producers in Serbia, and they just said, yep, that is fine, we do this.
Yeah.
So that was when we first had
videos that we can just, it's obviously the music's the music and it's going to sound like Hailstorm, but when it comes to the videos we can do absolutely anything we like, and it's like having your own personal Hollywood studio to live out all your insane dreams. Yes, I was born 500 years ago. It's all Hailstorm songs are based on true stories.
What is the worst Hailstorm album in your opinion?
I think it's possibly, I think Black Sails at Midnight. Seriously,
It probably has the fewest good songs.
I think if Keelhold wasn't on that album, this band would have died, because the rest of it's just forgettable trash that no one really likes. Yeah, that's the worst album in terms of actual, material that is good.
Like, we only played 1 or 2 songs from that album, right?
Yeah.
Keelhold, obviously, and then sometimes Wolves of the Sea.
And even then, I think we're not going to play that very much anymore because it's, I don't know. Favorite fan interaction? Oh, God.
Where do we start?
What's the worst gig you've ever played? That's a fun one. What's the worst gig? God,
the time when we had the least fun, or the time when we played the worst, or what? I'm not sure.
We probably played the worst in that time in Seattle, and there was also that one in 2009 in Finland before you were there, and Danny was so drunk. Basically, it's always when Danny was really drunk, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one in Seattle was when Danny was drunk as well. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't had any musical disasters for a long time, have we? Occasionally stuff breaks, but it's not really our fault.
Remember that show in Slovakia in 2013, and there was literally 6 people there. That was a bit sad. Probably
the least fun, but I'm sure we played fantastically. No one was there to see it. Was there ever a fist fight on your gig? Not on the stage, obviously, but heated, and people have to be separated. But I think that's normal at every gig, isn't it? Not even in metal. I think people just go a bit crazy at shows.
I think we have this weird thing where some of our fans are super intense metalheads, and some of our fans are just kids who want to see some party songs. And when those two clash, like you get the metalheads going crazy and fighting people, and then you just get kids who want to watch music, and it sort of gets a bit weird. But, yes,
sometimes
we don't like
like,
fight like that. We wish people would just be nice.
Yeah, sometimes like when the wall of death parts and there's always like a few people stuck in the headlights. It's like, I've never been to a metal show before, and everybody starts running towards them and they get a bit terrified. But it's kind of nice to have the more normal people at our shows, even if they get beaten up.
Please don't beat up our fans. Thank you. What's the question? Do you think the new album is going to be better than the others? I think it is. I think it's just incredible. I think
we wouldn't have decided it was finished unless we thought it was better than the others. Like, you don't want to become that band who just writes an album because they have to and then they don't care. And we always try to make it better, I think. It would show very little belief in our own abilities to say, no, it's actually worse than the last one, but whatever.
I mean, we like it better. I feel like I know there's going to be people who don't like it, but that's fine. It's people have always hated us.
Yeah, we say that about every album. There's always something where, some fans are going to hate it, some fans are going to think it's great, and we're going to make a lot of new fans too.
I can very vividly remember when we released our first album, one of the things I saw was someone saying, "Oh, Hailstorm lost the spirit that they had on their demos." It's like, oh my God. It's like people always hate new stuff. It's just always.
I wonder where that guy is now and what he's doing. I wonder if he's watching this.
Yeah, I love Ram Ahoy!
Will we ever hear Surf Squid Warfare live again?
Yeah, we should. I think we could play that live sometime.
I like that song. Kane Neal likes that song. Our merch guy, Kane, is always asking us to play that song, because I think it was one we played on our first tour with him, and he must have been paying attention back then before he got bored of us, so that's one of the songs he knows. Has anybody really had sex in the sex pit of Captain Morgan's Revenge?
Remember that time in the Czech Republic? I think was that in the Brainstorm tour? There was two people having sex in the crowd.
In the front row, yeah.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Favorite song from the new Aether Realm album?
I like what's the ballady one that they released as a single?
Guardian.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one a lot.
For me,
it's all very good though.
It's between Hunger and Lean Into the Wind. They're just like full on good melodeath, I think.
Yeah, I like the last one, even though it's instrumental, but it's one of those rare instrumental songs that doesn't really get boring to listen to, even though it's like 10 minutes long.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of instrumental songs, but it's because I'm not really into riffs and stuff, but it's good.
Yeah. Good music.
Good tunes.
Where did you see the biggest roaring crowd? I guess it must have just been at a festival somewhere, wherever there was the most people.
I'm gonna guess Grasspop. I feel like
Grasspop or Wacken or one of those, yeah.
I feel like Belgians. There's lots of Belgians, and they're all very silly. So that seems like the kind of people who would be the most rowy.
Belgium is
song titles from our new album. I mean, yeah, they're all very public. You can just go anywhere.
Yeah. We announced that like 2 months ago. There's a list of all the songs. I was just going to say that Belgium is the place where there's those guys in the kilts with no underwear on that always show us their
often, yeah.
anuses. That's not fun.
I don't like
Will you do acoustic versions again, like on Sunset on the Golden Age? Maybe. That was just a thing we did because Napalm Records asked us for a bonus CD and we didn't really have any ideas. So I think you did the drums and the vocals and I did everything else in my house. But it worked out pretty good.
What kind of car do you drive? Asks Skasoma.
I drive a Mini Cooper.
I drive a 1997 Jeep with no roof and no doors, and it's fun.
It's good.
It goes up hills sideways. It's fun.
Why is this the first album without a song with the same title as the album name? It's a good point.
I feel like we looked through all the song titles and none of them felt like good album titles. Like I still don't look at them and go, this would be a good album title. So we kind of go to the next level where you look into the lyrics, and then the lyrics of the song Pirate's Scorn. It's about from Donkey Kong about Captain Scurvy wanting to steal the crystal coconut from Donkey Kong. So it just felt like a good title.
Well, the only other song title that we thought might make a good album title was The Call of the Waves, but then we thought that sounds too similar to that Elevatey, is it Call of the Wild or whatever it's called? I thought people were just going to think we're ripping that off on purpose, so...
I know. Oh, that's a funny joke Hailstorm makes. No, it's not.
We gave up on that idea, yeah. What was it like waiting for Kiss to finish in the Resurrection Fest? Do you remember that?
So boring. Kiss are like really bad live, and I think Paul Stanley possibly has Alzheimer's and was just allegedly, and he was just standing there like he didn't even know what he was doing. It was weird.
Yeah, we went on stage like at least an hour late. We were all set up and ready, like standing on the stage opposite watching them play. And every time they started a song, we were just praying for it to be one of those songs that they're known for, because then at least you know, great, that's one more song that they definitely had to play. But every time it was a song you haven't heard of, it's like, oh, they still have to play Crazy Nights and the other ones. Whatever. Yeah.
Did they play Love Gun? I don't even know.
Probably. How was Chris recording the new album while Gloryhammer was touring?
I had a lot of flights. I had to fly back and forth between. I'd play a show in Germany, then I'd get on a plane to Thailand and record a song. I'd have time to do a couple of verses. Then I'd get back on the plane, fly back to Germany for the next song. So it would be. It was exhausting, but it was worth it.
Racked up a lot of air miles that week.
Oh God, so many air miles that I can't use right now, which really annoys me.
Any more songs that match up with pop songs like Magnetic North?
No. I want to do that again. I'd love to do that because it's a great way to write a song, is by just doing that. Any plans of coming back to Copenhagen? We nearly came to Copenhagen, but they only had availability for a day when we were already playing a show. But then the whole thing got cancelled anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah,
I like Copenhagen. That was where we broke the record. The last time we played, we broke the record for the most crowd surfers in an hour, I think.
I think it was like 700 or something.
700 and something, which is, like something like one every 7 seconds or something. It's ridiculous. Will Back Through Time get a remastered edition? No, because that one already sounds good. We did the remastered thing of the first album because it didn't particularly sound that good compared to our new stuff, but Back Through Time already sounds pretty good, so there's no need to do that. And nobody likes remastered versions anyway. Everybody's disappointed and wishes we just left it alone, so... It's not good.
So, what next? Ooh, I've got some tea. Can I rate the song Mexico? I'd give it 3.3. Oh God, no, it died. 3.14 pies out of 10 for Mexico.
When you tour, I've noticed that you play almost every single day for months. How do you manage to still perform with such great energy? Because we only actually do 90 minutes work a day. Like, we employ a very good crew of people to do all the hard work, like set everything up and carry things.
If you only had to go to your job for an hour and a half every day, you'd probably do really well as well. So
yeah,
we are lazy. We are the laziest humans on earth. That's just how we are. Sorry, everyone. We miserable bunch of people. But we have a great crew.
Most of the time these days, the first time we set foot on the stage is at the start of the show. So like we just trust the crew to do everything, and we don't actually have to work at all. So it's very nice.
Leviathor, Guitar Pro 5 or Guitar Pro 7? Definitely Guitar Pro 5. They ruined it after that.
Yeah, it becomes less of a tool as it goes on, and it's just more of a way to make things sound nice, which is not really what we use it for. It's better in its simple form, where it sounds a bit crap, but it's really easy to use.
Does the woodening sound like those accordion samples from music from the woodening 4 years ago? Maybe it did. Yeah.
Maybe on your Instagram story or something.
Possibly, yeah. I think So those riffs you heard 4 years ago, they are in the song. It's just we've been working on it for 6 years.
That was actually one of the ones we started writing for No Grave But the Sea, wasn't it? And then it didn't get finished.
Remember this whole pile of riffs got put in, but it was just like it just kept meandering and going nowhere.
Yeah.
So I kind of went back to the drawing board and started again, and it's I like it.
Someone said they remember an official video for You Are a Pirate, but now they can't find it. That never happened. You're probably thinking of someone who mashed it up with the Lazy Town one, but that was never official.
What about Magnetic South? Tell me about Magnetic South.
Magnetic South was the working title for Zombies at My Pirate Ship, so that song is on the album, it just has a different name now.
Yeah, because it has that sort of same feel that Magnetic North does. It has, you know, an acoustic start and a kind of a modern metal sort of riff going on, and it's it's a very similar song, but it's good.
Yeah,
Also has lovely vocals by Patty Gurdy doing some wonderful female voices.
Yeah, it's very good. What's your favourite thing about Fedge?
It's my favorite thing about Fedge. I love his conspiracy theories.
You just never quite know what new thing he's going to believe in next.
Yeah, I love that he believes in everything. Like, he thinks aliens are real, and that NASA faked the space landings. It's my favorite.
NASA did fake the space landings.
They did. Never landed in space once.
Someone said they love Keelhauled on the bottles in the making of.
What was that?
Someone said they love Keelhauled on the bottles in the making of. That's on the documentary for the last 2 albums ago. I was making a documentary for the whole thing, and we were kind of running low on interesting stuff. So in the middle of the night, Chris and I just filled up 12 beer bottles with water and played Keelhauled in like a xylophone, and I think everyone else was asleep.
Someone asks, Snurcha asks, is there a making of video of the new album?
Yeah, I filmed the whole thing, but my plan was to edit it and release it all in the box set or something, which is coming out with the album in May. But then, when the whole world shut down, and I figured it's probably better to leave that and release it at some point later this year, because we're going to need some stuff to post when we're not playing any shows or doing anything. So yeah, you can expect that.
How's it going with that? Have you done any work on it? Have you?
I did the start. You know, it starts with one of those like MTV Cribs style things of me following Chris around with the around the luxurious villa where we recorded the album. So it's pretty good. It's going to be nice. It's fun. We had a good time.
Someone wants us to play Shaun of Thieves.
Play what?
Shaun of Thieves. I think they had a typo. But I want to play a game where everyone's called Shaun and they're all thieves.
How many ducks?
How many ducks?
Someone said, how many ducks have you forced the crowd to dismember? Do you remember how many we've actually bought?
I could find out. I mean, it would take me a while, but yeah, it's just around about 25, I'd say.
Yeah, we actually, those original rubber ducks, the huge ones that we would throw into the crowd, they stopped making them or they got sold out or something, so we had to make our own. But you recently found out that they're on sale again? Yeah,
that you can buy those ducks again, and the way they advertise them is there's a pirate standing next to them, so I'm not sure what's happening here. I think the company has realized that it's all pirate people who want their ducks, so they think it's like a pirate duck now. I don't know, but I'm going to buy some.
Yeah, we should get some more.
Leo, I bit you because you're trying to steal my stuff. Don't steal my shit, Leo.
Is it the same duck every show? Absolutely not. If it's a big enough show and there's enough headroom in the venue that we're not going to like break lights and stuff, then we quite often throw it into the audience and let it be ripped apart. But the new ones that we got weigh like 32 kilograms or something, so we would never throw those into the audience. It would kill somebody.
Will we ever write songs about ducks? I've sort of thought about writing a song about ducks, just because it would be good, good old fan service.
Yeah. Would it be too much fan service? Might be a bit too obvious.
Who cares? People like dumb shit. So we make it about pirates and ducks. That may happen. Who knows? Coming soon to an Hailstorm near you.
Is there any place you haven't played but you wish to play? We've never been to India, have we? Or China? Those are like the two big places.
I hear China's really great right now. Good place to be.
Obviously, right now maybe not, but bands do that, don't they? They go to China sometimes.
What's my favorite gun? Oh, God, I love guns. I don't own my favorite gun. I really want a lever action Henry in 38 or 357 with like cool scope on it and stuff. But one day, anyway.
So we're gonna get demonetized if you start talking about firearms.
I hope so.
Would we hear Buckfast Power Smash? We used to play that, didn't we, on the Dragon Force tour in like 2012?
We played it once on one tour, and it's one of those songs where people go, "Oh, I want to hear that song," and then when we play it, they don't like it. It's that's the thing. We just play the songs people want to hear, and the way we figure out what people want to hear is we go on Spotify, and you can see the top songs on Spotify, and yeah.
Yeah, our set list for every show is pretty much like the top 20 songs on Spotify, because then nobody can possibly argue that we're only playing the wrong songs or our favorite songs or something like.
Will you ever play Vibrant and Divine live? Yes, we actually, a lot of the time when we play in Germany, we sort of play, and we play Wedges and Meat. We do the first verse as Wedges and Meat, and then we do the second verse for Dogs, we do the second verse as Vibrant and Vine, and then we do the final chorus for Dogs. So it's going to be, we do a song trilingually as English, German, and Dog. Only in Germany, though.
To the End of the World live. That's a difficult song. I'd really like to play that, but like it's one of those ones we were saying earlier. Like we'd probably disappoint ourselves trying to play that, and it'd be really difficult, and it wouldn't look like we were having fun. So maybe one day. Maybe after this year off where we're all really, really talented because we've been practicing our instruments every day.
That's exactly what we've been doing every day. Practice. That's what we do all day long is practice our instruments. Questions. Worst gig. I already said the worst gig. Do you ever argue when we're writing recording? Yeah, sometimes it's like we have like creative disagreements, but it's always worked out in the end. And I think every song has everyone gets their say and how to make things good. But
it's usually quite cool in those instances because of Lasse, who's been our producer for every album. He has a very good ear for what makes a good song too. So if the band members all have kind of differing opinions, then Lasse usually knows it should be, this would make the best song. So sometimes you just have to listen to him.
Yeah, it's kind of good having, because this is a very led band. Like me and Elliot are both keyboard players. Loves guitars a little bit too much to always sort of drag it back towards the guitar land, which is nice. We sort of find a nice compromise there.
Yeah. Well, Pirate Pizza Party. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I would love to release some sort of this is the future and no one cares and we can't do anything. So I'd like to release a little online sort of EP of all B-sides and rarities and stuff, all the things you can't listen to because they're on like box sets and the like. Oh, did I disappear? Am I still there? My phone's running out of battery. I'm going to charge up. Oh no. Can you hear me? It's all gone quiet. Because I can't hear you.
Oh no.
Oh. I hear you. Yep.
This way. Cool.
So yeah, I think my phone. I had to plug my phone in, so I'll just sit like this. This hat's really uncomfortable when you're putting me back in the chair. I'm going to change hats again. Oh wow. Have you ever?
Will there be another revival song like Black Sails at Midnight during 2020, 2021? We're always trying to think of old songs that we can bring back, but we pretty much already play all the old favorites anyway. I think it would just be doing it for the sake of it to bring back some random old song from like album 2. Nobody really wants to hear that.
Have you ever improvised a set list? Yeah, we used to do that. It used to be not write set lists, and we just sort of go on and play whatever we thought was fun, and it would be a bit random. Like sometimes we play Keelhaul first, and then Wedges Meet second, or we sort of rearrange it a bit. But these days it's we like to keep it slick, so we pre-write all the set lists and make them good now.
Yeah. Somebody said the hype to hear Bassline Junkie. How did we approach covering a song like that?
The thing is, like, Bassline Junkie, it's got a real kind of dun 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 dun. It's got a real good riff behind it, so we just basically played that riff and made it metal.
Yeah, it's a very literal cover, really, isn't it? Even though it's with different instruments and stuff, but...
Yeah, I rap with a London accent over the whole thing. It's completely dreadful, and you're going to hate it. But unless you're really into UK grime music, which I'm sure not many of you are.
Yeah,
which is why it's not on the album.
Yeah, that's only on the 7-inch single, I think, isn't it? So I guess not many people hear that.
Yeah, we can't offend too many people with that one.
Have we ever played the same song twice in one set? I haven't, but I think you did a show once. Tilburg, was
Okay,
it?
yeah, a long time ago in Tilburg in the Netherlands, we played in a little pub called Extase, and we were very, very drunk, and it was like a sort of a secret one-off show, and apparently, I don't remember this, apparently we played Keelhold 3 times. We played at the start, then we played at the end, then we played it again, but I do not remember this at all. This is just what people tell me, but I do not remember one thing about this show.
Those were the
Crashed my
days,
car on the way home. I drunk drove home and crashed my car. It was great.
Yeah. So I was saying, how is the track Big Ship, Little Ship? That's another one of those ones that we decided to leave it off the album, but I think we decided that before we heard the finished version. It's actually really good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good, but see, I think it is the worst of the things. You don't want the album to be too long. There's a limit to how long an album could be, and so you have to cut something. I think 11 tracks is quite long enough, 45 minutes. But
someone's asking if they can buy a Bobo guitar. I guess you mean the blue one that says Bobo on the fretboard. That's like a custom, unique one. But I think it's based on a pretty standard Ibanez RG model.
yeah,
So
but it's
you
not
could
the
probably get
same
something
unless
similar.
you get the Bobo inlays. You need the Bobo
You have
inlays to make that good.
to get a Sharpie and just ruin your own guitar with it.
Will we ever hear Eye Patch? Eye Patch, Eye Patch, Eye Patch. No, let's.
That was a good song. That's been on the cutting room floor since like 5 years ago, hasn't it? So
It sounds like Cowboys music.
yeah, it's a good song. One day.
Talking of Cowboys, how well do we know Captain Yarface?
I've only met him professionally. Like he doesn't hang around after the shows. He gets straight in his limo and leaves.
Yeah, he's a very millionaire pirate. Like he literally. Oh, we all went very quiet there for a second.
Yeah, this is a rubbish technology. Why are we doing this on Instagram Live? Who watches that? No, I can't hear you. This is dumb. Almost. Yeah. Someone said your hand is covering the microphone. How do they know that?
Is it? Maybe it is. What now?
Yeah, maybe it was. Yeah, it's better now. I think it was all your fault.
Yeah, because the microphone's on the bottom where you kind of have to put your hand if you want to rest it on your hand. So.
Yeah.
Ah! That's me screaming. I don't scream very well.
It's working now. What
What about
questions
the
did you
second?
miss?
Is that so bad? Does anyone mind if I do this?
I think at this point it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's end of the day. It's just we need to.
I'm going to do that too, and then at least I can see you the right way up.
Oh, with that. Yes.
But now I can't read the questions, so that's a stupid idea.
Oh yeah, of course. No. Never mind. What did the 16th century edition sound like? They sound exactly like if you were on a ship in 1542. That's exactly what it sounds like. You're going to love them. If you're a fan of traditional heritage folk music, you're going to love the 16th century editions. I guarantee that.
Yeah, it's all very authentic.
Oh, so authentic.
When did you decide to put those awesome screams in the Hailstorm songs? Well, the album Back Through Time had that song Death Throes of the Terror Squid, which was before I even joined. That was the dude from Abigail Williams, was it?
It was Abigail himself.
Kenneth Sauceron.
Kenneth.
Yeah. That was good. That was a popular song. So I guess after I joined the next album, we just did more of that. Shakes it up a bit, something different.
Yeah, it's nice because, sometimes, I say clean vocals, but my vocals are kind of silly. Clean vocals are difficult to put over some riffs, because if it's a really riffy thing, it just sounds stupid. So it's nice having a scream which doesn't have any tonality to it, so you can scream over everything.
Yeah, because otherwise you just kind of have to do that that kind of thing like the song Black Sails at Midnight, where you just kind of
bark. It's kind of like a thrashy bark.
Yeah,
it's not good.
It's kind of like an atonal yelling, but yeah, it's nice to do some different stuff. When we were seeing Hailstorm Cruise, that would be fun, but I'm not sure we're big enough to do like our own entire cruise ship thing.
That'd be nice. Is Chomp Chomp the song with Black Helms? Chomp Chomp's kind of like, it's like a thrashy Fintroll song, and that's the one that the singer from Fintroll, Dreth, sings on. So it's kind of I'm very excited about that one. I think that's one of the better songs.
It is, yeah, I like that song a lot. Will there be more midget songs? Yes. The next music video that we're releasing in like a couple of weeks or something has a midget, so that'll be fun.
I'm looking forward to that one. We haven't seen it yet, and when we were filming it, we were barely in the video. Like we were in it for maybe we were filming for maybe a couple of hours, and then there was like 6 hours of filming a midget. So
actually know what the video is going to look like. Like we were just standing in an empty room, and they're going to put the background in later. So we have no idea what it is. So very excited.
do we do rehearsals? We have rehearsed twice. We had a rehearsal in June 2011. I think I actually put that on YouTube. And then we had another rehearsal in
So June 2017. Yeah.
2017. We've had 2 rehearsals in 10 years.
Came out in May, and then we went on to do some festivals, and we wanted to play a bunch of new songs live. But usually we would kind of practice them in the sound check at gigs. But when you're doing festivals, you can't just stand on the stage and sound check and practice your songs because there's like 10,000 people watching. So I thought, no, we're going to have to book a rehearsal room and drag the drum kit up the stairs and do all the stuff that boring bands do. We swore to never do it again.
What was your favourite show on the Canadian tour?
I like the big ones. They're always fun, like Quebec City, Montreal, Toronto. But
I liked Vancouver. I think I got really drunk on stage and had a great time.
Yeah, Vancouver's fun. I liked the last one, even though it was tiny and way oversold in Victoria. That was the last show we played. That's dreadful. What is it now? May? That's not fun, is it?
No.
How much planning goes into your live shows? I mean, we choose the set list in advance, and we learn all our songs in advance, but all the stage moves and the stuff you say between the songs, it kind of happens organically, doesn't it?
Yeah, we don't really practice anything. It just sort of happens. It's just improvised. Do you have any tips? Any tips for new metal bands who want to grow? The number of like bands who send me their demos and stuff saying, "Oh, hey, Chris, listen to this. The music's fucking shit. Just write a good song for once. Holy crap."
Yeah, and play your songs for other people as well. And if you're worried that they might be bored, then your song's not good enough. That's one thing I've always done. Like if I write a song and I play it for someone and I'm sitting there thinking, "Oh God, I hope they like it," then it's just not good enough. Favorite Hailstorm t-shirt design?
I like the Disney Star Wars one that we had to remove because Walt Disney threatened to sue us.
Yeah, we got a cease and desist letter from the Disney Corporation saying stop using Darth Vader
Oh,
for monetary gain.
I had a cool idea for a shirt. I want to do this shirt, right? And on the front, it's like, I don't know, a pirate eating a birthday cake or something. And on the back, it says, I went to see Hailstorm on my birthday, and all I got was this shitty T-shirt. And we only sell it to people who can prove it's their birthday.
So like show us their driver's license at the
yeah.
reception.
How cool would that be? An exclusive birthday only shirt. Pay for it, of course. But
How many would we bring on tour though? Like, how
I
do
know
we?
we could like when shows happen again.
What about all those kids that come to our shows with fake IDs though?
Well, if you're good, if you're brash enough to use a fake ID with today's date on it, fair enough, you deserve a T-shirt.
How long's this thing? Did you say 58 minutes?
Why was it 58 minutes?
I'm not sure.
Like
it's very
150?
arbitrary.
Why don't we just keep going? Would that be bad?
That's in 2 minutes though, so I wonder what's going to happen. Is it just going to end or?
I don't know. Maybe that guy Danny's going to tell us to stop. Oh, what's he saying?
Maybe there's some more important band about to do one at 8 p.m.
Oh, what if it is?
So. Anybody have any last questions before we have to leave in 2 minutes? 1 minute?
What's the last question? Yeah, I am gonna go on Twitch, I think, and play some songs. If anyone wants to come and watch, I do that regularly. It's gonna be fun.
Someone said it ends automatically, so I just going to get. Someone said, "Will you accept fans playing with you on stage?" We did that once in Poland. We just got a random kid up from the audience to play the drums for Keelhold, and it turned out he was actually really good. So I think we got lucky there and should never do it again.
Yeah.
Because the chances are it's just going to be disastrous.
Where do you get an oh wow hat? You go to Lids, it's a store in the USA, and you buy a hat and you say, "Hey, could you embroider oh wow on this hat?" And they said, "Yep." And yes, Columbia Dizzo, there are lots of keyboard solos on this next album.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to learn more. Oh, that Danny guy just messaged us saying Instagram cuts the video, so I guess we're about to get booted off in like a few seconds.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
How do you get your songs out there? That's a very broad question.
It's the hardest thing in the world, figuring out how to.
There's like
Oh God!
Who dressed like you.
There's a guy in Japan dressed as me, and he kept following us around. He was terrifying. Nice guy.
Yeah, if that had been anywhere but Japan, we would have told him to go away. But it was
Japan, so it was funny.
It was a novelty.
So let's just say bye-bye forever until it goes away. Is it
Oh,
going
yeah,
to go?
there's a countdown on my screen now. 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining. So.
Oh well. Okay. It's been nice, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Buy our new album. It comes out on May the 31st. If you pre-order it, you can win a Nintendo 64, which is quite nice.
Isn't it May the 29th?
Did I say 31st? Oh yeah,
You did.
29th. Even better. That's 2 days earlier. Wow. And
Yeah,
we dirt cheap.
We brought it forward just for you guys by 2 days.
Bye-bye.
Everybody's saying bye.